This morning after a safety demonstration went wrong in San Diego Harbor. Charles Davey was on board a boat doused with petrol when the boat exploded by accident. Davey saved himself by leaping into the harbor. The first American to orbit the Earth in 1962 is set to return to space at the age of 77. John Glenn, who's now a senator, will fly on a shuttle mission later this year to help scientists understand how weightlessness affects aging. This morning's top sports stories is sort of what happens when these superstars die. So what follows is some attempts to kill her off. They're not as hilarious really as they should be. And this film was inspired by the real-life George Michael court case. The producer was watching the news reports of his multi-million-pound battle with Sony. And apparently she got this daft idea as she was watching the news reports, thinking, pretty easier if they killed him off, really, cause a lot less hassle and record sales would go up.
Thought. She's one of my favourites. Shall we have a look?
Let's take a look.
As soon as this album's out, it'll be back to the good old days. I swear.
You think so?
I know so.
But are people going to go for this new material? I mean, I'm going to be old soon.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
Well, age is just a state of mind.
But a tour. I mean, are we going to be all right?
No, we're not going to be all right. We're going to be fantastic. You remember Aberdeen in '84? 14 encores you had, shut up. 14 encores you had, off an audience of oil riggers, for Christ's sake. You had them fighting for tickets in those days, literally.
I think that sounds quite good, but
it is quite fun. I mean, whenever I see Rick Mayall, I'm sorry, but I just can't get the young ones out of my head. I think it's because the young ones were so hilarious. This is a funny movie, and it's quite funny because he's quite similar, I think, in real life to his character in many ways. There are some similarities. When we had a chat with him, this is what he had to say.
He's nasty, secretive, jealous, he's prone to all 7 deadly sins, he's lustful, he's a loner, he's spiteful, unpleasant, and very, very sexy.
He's very, very sexy, isn't he, with that hairdo?
He's good fun. It's a hairdo and a half.
I know, and apparently in his dressing room, he thinks he looks like Bruce Willis now, and in his dressing room he's got lots of Bruce Willis pictures, and apparently his wife's quite partial to his new haircut.
It's very funny, it's very funny. But I shall check that one out, definitely. What would you give that one out of 10?
Well, I've been a bit different this week, 6.5.
6.5?
6.5.
6.5. Not quite a 7, but not too bad at all.
Not quite a 7, but it's worth watching. It's
What
fun.
about the video release? What one should we be hiring, do you think?
Well, on video for rental from Monday is One Fine Day.